right, let's go. The Jets lock up Michael Carter on a 3-year extension, signing him through 2027. The Jets and Michael Carter have agreed to terms on a 3-year, $30.75 million extension that could be worth up to $33 million with slightly over $19 million in total guarantees. Carter is now the highest paid slot corner in the NFL. Deal done by Kelton, Crenshaw, and Clutch Sports Group. This is awesome. This, first and foremost, Michael Carter absolutely deserves this deal. He has been a stud the last few years, arguably the best slot corner in the NFL. Now he's a Jet, locked into this secondary for the next 4 seasons. I love this. Love this move. Michael Carter has deserved this money for a while, and we've been saying it on the channel. If you want to set a precedent, sign the guys that have been in the building, that have earned the money in a Jets uniform, and Joe Douglas does it. This sends a clear message to Haason Reddick that you have to be in the building in order to get your extension. I think it's a very clear message. And look, the Jets just restructured a few contracts. I honestly thought this was going to be for Haason Reddick. The Jets restructured Quincy Williams and Tyler Conklin, creating $8 million in salary cap space. Now, it should be noted that that $8 million in salary cap space is created for this year, and Michael Carter's extension is going to go on to the future cap years, so 2025, 6, and 7. There is probably some type of signing bonus, so maybe there's a little bit of money in play, but largely that $8 million that was freed up was for another move to be made. And whether that is negotiating with Haason Reddick or bringing in another player, maybe like a Davante Adams, we don't really know what it is just yet, but there should be news coming, I would think, in the coming days or hours. Who knows? Maybe this breaks in the next little bit here. I love this move. Now, as far as Haason Reddick and how that sort of situation is going, he was at a charity event today signing Jet helmets, which made me think, okay, maybe he's trending in that direction to get signed, or maybe it's just some type of commitment that he has to make regardless, and he has to just appear at this thing, because he was seen walking out of the event not answering the question of, are you going to sign? Are you going to hold out for the season?
Haason, do you plan on holding out the season? Would you sit out the season?
Still want to be a Jet, Haason?
So, man, are you telling me? Look, we paid one of our own, a guy that has been tried and true. He got injured in training camp, Michael Carter did, and we paid him. That's the thing. He shows up, he performed, and Joe Douglas took care of him, and that's exactly the type of standard you want to set as a GM when you have a bunch of big contracts coming down the pipeline. Sauce, Brees, Garrett, JJ, all these guys, AVT coming down the pike. So I love this move from Joe Douglas. I would say this too, with the Haason Reddick side of things, he's already accumulated about $4 million worth of fines. So if you're saying, okay, well, he didn't want to play for 1 year, $15 million. Now he's sitting at like 1 year, $11 million essentially. So even if the Jets have cleared up some of this cap space, he's still like not getting as much as he could have got. And it's going to be to the detriment potentially of the Jets salary cap. So if we sign him to say a 1 year, $24 million deal, he still loses $4 million in fines, which means he's only getting 1 year, $20 million, but it's hitting the Jets cap for the 1 year, $24 million. So as a Jet fan and a GM, I'd be pretty salty if we wind up giving Haason Reddick that type of deal. Now, maybe there's a situation where now that that's sort of the numbers and the finances, maybe Haason Reddick signs like a 2 or 3 year deal at this point because he can recoup some of the money he lost this year in future years, and we can manipulate the cap a little bit more. I don't know. I don't care about Haason Reddick right now because I'm so pumped on Michael Carter II. This dude deserved this contract. I'm glad Joe Douglas got it done. Guys, I want to hear from you down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think of Michael Carter II. What do you think of the numbers on the deal? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets. J-E-T!